What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dragon here again. I haven't uploaded in a while, but I had to do a reaction video with my friend here, Mr. Solo, my brother from another mother. We're here, like day one Demon Souls players. Like, I'm excited that it's actually happening. Like the fact that it's coming out on PS5 remastered, not remastered, sorry, remake, from the ground up, which is gonna be pretty cool. Whatever like transpires from it, I can't wait to see it. What about you, Mike? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's multi-platform. You know, in case I don't get a PS5, I might get it on a PS4.
Yeah, I think that I think that'd be a good idea because I mean, it all depends on what's gonna come out, right? If it comes out later, like in that year or maybe the year after, I can see where you're coming from. Whereas like the PS4 is still gonna be thriving because it still has a lot of life in it. I think, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping they don't change too much about it. I mean, they can change a lot, like in a good way.
Yeah.
But not take away.
So you want them to add,
yeah,
if anything.
I remember on the
I know they gotta fix some stuff, like the going down and up the ladders. That was super slow.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember you couldn't even jump.
So
that's a an example of what I'm saying. Like
I wonder if they'll like add a jump feature to it. I'm not sure yet.
They might have to, because I mean, if they're gonna make these levels bigger and maybe add more features, they might have to have some type of jumping mechanism. Like before, it was just like rolling and that was it. Didn't really do too much. But you didn't really need jumping in Demon Souls.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So, but this might be like, the game might.
I think jumping in Demon Souls for me was always to get away from an enemy's attack. Like if you let's say you're speedrunning, you do a quick jump so you won't get hit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I never really needed jumping in the
unless you had to get an item. Or
I had just like the light build, and I was just like roll like constantly, So
yeah. So. One thing about Demon Souls is like that stands out from Dark Souls and everything is the aesthetics, like the environment itself. Like that's what I love the most about Demon Souls. Like I don't know, it just had a different vibe to it. You know what I mean? Nice and clean, but at the same time medieval. But like like the what was it? The Valley of Defilement, right?
Yeah. That was a poison. I believe that was the poison level.
I love that level, man. I hated it, but I loved it at the same because it was so freaking creepy.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get into this video. All right, Mike. We got this, Mr. Solo. All right, let's do this. Obviously, you already see PlayStation Studios is going to be a PlayStation exclusive again. So, got that.
So this Dark Souls is going to be exclusive? I mean, Demon Souls is going to be exclusive?
Yeah, it's going to be exclusive. It's at PlayStation Studios.
Yeah, I remember the original.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the original one was like, came out in Japan first.
Yeah. Look at that, man. Yo, when I first saw that, like when I was like watching the PlayStation 5 review,
that's familiar. Huh?
Yo, I blew up, bro. I went nuts. Look at that.
I knew those guys. Like,
yeah, the armor.
Up on the tower, man.
It looks like that place is gonna be a lot darker now.
That place was already.
Yeah. Now I can't wait for this. This fight, Tower Knight. You remember him, of course. He was a pain in the ass. Remember that exploit in the corner? That's my boy. Look at him.
They might just make it so you have to like start putting things in the chest.
Damn, man, that's so awesome, dude. The fact that this is actually happening. Like, we spoke about it before, like a remaster. We need a remaster. We see? PlayStation exclusive, exactly, yep. PlayStation. Yeah, so, alright, like, definitely, like, something like that we, had in mind before it was coming out before was pretty much when you know, like we were talking about it being remastered eventually for PlayStation 4. But obviously we got the Dark Souls series for PlayStation 4. We got Dark Souls 1. The last, I think that's the last entry we got, right? We got 2 remastered first, and then we got 1 later. So yeah, so look at that right there. Like if we go back here, you know, this snow place was never in the game. Now the funny part is though, like there's this Archstone that's broken in the game, and I know a lot of people, especially a lot of old Dark Souls fans, know about that Archstone that was broken. The files though, like people found not that long ago, probably that long, yeah, a while ago, like a couple years ago, they found this snow level that was supposed to be the land of the giants, right?
Well, they didn't say it was the land of the giants. I think it was just an unfinished level. I guess they were using it as
this kind of confirms it right here, the snow.
Yeah, there was a snow level, so it could be that.
It could have been that, yeah. So this might be that giant level we didn't get to play, which is cool because it's something to look forward to, something brand new to the game that we, you know, never touched before. So this is gonna be super new for returning fans, like to go through this level. You know what I mean? And the fact that like we get to do it with different mechanics and stuff, like especially, is gonna be pretty cool.
I want to know if it's gonna be more like Demon Souls or it's gonna play more like Dark Souls. That's what I want to know.
I mean, I hope it still plays like Demon Souls because it has to keep that identity. You know, like Demon Souls and Dark Souls may be part of the same caliber, but Demon Souls had its own identity. You know, it had its own like, you know, like whatchamacallit, like the source, the sorcery, the you know, all its own little stuff, like the, you know, the Nexus, you know, stuff like that.
It wasn't really open world, like, how do I say? It wasn't linear either.
Yeah.
But you had like the Archstone, so like it's like if you want to go to a specific level, you have to go back to the Nexus and then pick the, you know, wherever you want to go from there.
Yeah, because if you got your ass whooped in one world, you were like, you know what? Let me just try another world, see how it goes.
Yeah, but after Dark Souls, that's when it started. The world was more open, so you can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's all one world. There's no Nexus. There's no Archstone.
And the funny thing is on Dark Souls too, like it's like a crapshoot. You can probably be going to somewhere you're not even ready, and you'll get your ass handed to you. You know, whereas like in this is kind of like you kind of already know where to start in Demon Souls. Like you go to the first Archstone, which is quote unquote the first level, and then you go down. But you can actually go from the first Archstone to the one opposite from that. You know, so you can kind of choose where to go. Yeah, the enemies may be a lot tougher, but it's not that it's not doable. Yeah. And another thing I wanted to talk about is the multiplayer. So are they going to add the 4-player co-op, or are they just going to keep it the same, kind of like just one?
I'm thinking that by now, like the game Dark Souls, the whole franchise, it's evolved so much. I think they're gonna probably make it so that there's room for you to have more people to play with. Especially if they're just gonna remake the levels, they're just gonna probably make it so expensive that there'll be enough room for you to summon two more people.
Yeah, I can see that happening. So I got some screenshots here to show you. So this is one of the first ones here. Boom. Let me open it in another tab. All right, so this is like one of the areas that is remastered, like straight from the game.
I can already tell you. I think I know what this is. It looks like that training level, the tutorial.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start,
it looks like, like you see right here when you're running down, and it tells you like what to do.
Yeah.
You see the soul right there, like pick up.
I wonder if that's a soul sign on the floor already.
Yeah, it looks like a soul sign.
It could be a bonfire. Who knows?
To be honest, it does look. Yeah. You can kind of see like it's either like it looks like it's on fire, but like it could definitely be a soul sign.
Yeah, there's a shield right there next to him by the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good, really good.
Yeah, the armor looks great. Look at that, there's another like fire up there going. It's probably like one of those torches they have usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them here. And then let's go to the next here. Boom. This is definitely tutorial.
Yeah.
This is definitely tutorial.
Like
so yeah, look, it's the same place right here. See? So from here, right? This is what we're looking at here.
It's probably different.
And this is see, this is it. This is definitely tutorial. Look how cool that is, man. Yeah, that's end game, dude.
You can see what are those, like leaves?
Yeah, the little particle leaves, like
ambers.
Something. It's definitely gonna look aesthetically pleasing though. Like, I mean, look at that grass. Yeah. This isn't like concept art either.
Forest.
Yeah. I really like how fleshed out it is, and the fact, to revisit it like that, I think it's definitely gonna be a system seller for me, in my opinion. Like.
Yeah. I would definitely get a PS5 just for this.
Dude, yeah, exactly. That's all like I would need, like, for a while. That is so cool, man.
I hope they keep the difficulty, as high as it was. If anything, much harder. I found the last Dark Souls to be much easier. So I feel like
they kept pleasing people that more casual people. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it still had a difficulty spike, but it wasn't as difficult as, obviously, as games progress, you kind of seen the ease of because like in Demon Souls, I remember we got punished countless times. Remember, like, we had to be super on our toes in that game,
So there's hopefully the Black World tendency comes back, makes the game even more hard.
Oh yeah, it's definitely it has to come back.
Yeah, that's what made the game
dude, that's what made the game great, because the first thing is you want to beat the game without dying because you don't want your tendency to change. People who died in your world, your tendency will change.
The more you die, you're going to get more punished.
Yeah, so you get more punished.
More stronger.
That's what I liked about the game. They tried to make you scared of dying because it made the game harder.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Yeah, because you didn't want to make the game harder on yourself.
Forever when I first played it, I knew the game was gonna be hard, so I was just like taking my time,
dude.
Tiptoeing.
Yo, let me tell you something. The fact that this is the cool thing about it, though, the fact that it rewarded you for not dying. Oh, you can go get this sword now. You can go get that. There's different weapons and different kind of items for the certain tendency you have that you can unlock, and so that's the replay value, right? There's the rings, remember? Like, not to spoil anything, but there's a certain ring you can get if you do certain things, for a certain someone's storyline. So there's like so much in the game that like can be fleshed out.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I know that. I remember like the NPCs that were good.
Yeah.
Go back on Black World Tendency, they were just like trying to kill you.
Yeah, like people were losing their sanity and crap. Yeah. So definitely that's definitely something like I can't wait to do again. Like World Tendency, like where all your actions mattered. Okay, we got next one. Boom.
This looks familiar too. Looks like right after you beat Tower Knight. Right around that little corridor before you start seeing the dogs inside the carriage. Who knows? It might be.
It might be. Yeah, it might
What's
be that.
You see in the corner? Hold on. Right there. You see?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a carriage. Yep. Yeah, it looks like the carriage right here.
So it looks
this
familiar.
this is like going towards so this is like more closer.
Yeah.
So I think this is an angle where they pushed up the camera to the back of the knight.
Yeah.
But this is definitely it. This is definitely the place where you go in, and then like you go over here. Then there's dogs that attack you in this area. Like when you go in.
When you go up there.
Yeah, you get attacked over here, and there's another carriage over here. Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then the stairs go up. Yep, I remember that. Man, this looks nice, man. The fact that it looks unrecognizable but at the same time familiar, I think that's awesome. Because the thing is, aesthetically, it looks great. You see the little grass coming out on the floor and shit like that, the leaves, stuff like that. Look at that. Even like an old book. Like little details like that, man. That's cool.
Yeah, Demon Souls was one of the it was one of the best games. To me, it was the best. That's in my opinion, it was like the best.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even though it didn't have as much features as the following games after it.
What's your favorite weapon? I love Bone Crusher. I love the dragon. That Bone Crusher one.
I liked a lot of the weapons they had, but my favorite one, because I always used it to either invade or
Dragon Bone Crusher, right?
Or when somebody was gonna invade me, it was the meat cleaver.
Oh, the meat cleaver, right?
Yeah, I was always rolling around with that, like depending on the build that I made. If it was like a light build, I was rolling on it. And that was like the only heavy thing I had on me was the meat cleaver. You
remember when we were like invading, like when we like waited just to get invaded so we can just jump the guy.
Yeah.
Like we would just sit there. I think it wasn't.
I think it's a tower.
I think it was in the tower. I think it was either in the tower and that the.
There was two of them. It was the Shrine of Storms where you fight Sasuke when he's in Blackboard, Tennessee. Is that the one you're talking about with the skeletons?
Yeah.
That was a Shrine of Storms.
Yeah, Shrine of Storms.
And then there was the tower level.
I remember that. I love that level.
They used to come in and we would be by the cells and.
Wait, Yurt, right? Yurt.
Yeah, it's Tower of Latria.
Yeah, I think it's Tower of Latria. Yeah, I think it is.
That's what it was.
Man, I definitely got to replay it like before this comes out. Like, I just need to. So what we got here? Where we at?
That.
What's it look like?
That could be under the underbridge. Could be that. When you're crossing the bridge after you with that dragons.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Look at that, bro. Look at all that detail, man.
You'll probably see that. Is this 1080p or 4K?
4K.
Yeah. Because if you have, that'll be like.
That's gonna look nice. It's a 4K game, man. You know who this is? Tutorial boss, the man who takes lives.
Oh, yeah, he looks really good.
Yeah.
The funny thing is too, he was in Shrine of Storms also. And he had the little wings. He would fly and just slam down.
Yeah.
You can actually defeat this guy here in the tutorial. You're good enough, you can beat him.
That's what I always tried to do, is beat him in the tutorial with our broken swords.
So what happened is when you beat him, you'll end up fighting the dragon guy. So
and then we blow up.
Yeah, you're just gonna die. You know, they're like, well, you gotta die. You know.
I love the dragon god. Like, I hope they flesh out his boss fight, because that was kind of sad. How fast you got to kill him. You know, you remember that? Like, you just like harpoon him. Yeah, yeah.
You know, he was like really big.
Dude, like, cause the thing is, like, when you first see him in like the opening scene of the original, like you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But dude, when you go in there, you see his big ass arms. He can just smash you at any time, which obviously he did countless times. You know, yeah, man, that was definitely cool. But I can't wait to like fight this dude again. It looks a lot darker in here too. See that?
Yeah. The original one, there wasn't that many things in the when you fought him. The details, there was like a lot of things missing.
Yeah. I think that's it for those screenshots. Yeah. Look, see, look. That's what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah, it's very different.
Very different. That is nuts, man. Look at it, from here, from this to this.
Yeah.
That is nuts. That is so cool, man. And he just looks a lot more menacing in this one. That is crazy, man.
I started liking I think they call it the Enigma. I'm not sure what the class, not the soldier class or the knight. The one was just he just doesn't have anything. I like to start the games off like that with nothing. Just
deprived.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
like, just start. Basically, it's like you're earning your weapons.
Yeah, as you go, you pick up the swords, you pick up the blades, and you just use whatever you got in your back.
It's the best because it's the lowest level. So then once you start leveling up, it just gives you more room to level up, to put points into what you want.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what they do with the character customization. How invested were you in character customization in general? Like, what do you think about?
I was into it. I was like, you know, I really tried to make my character the way I wanted to, you know. But at the time, if I remember, there wasn't really
there wasn't much options, yeah.
So you know, you can't really do too much, especially with the hairstyles. There wasn't a lot.
Yeah. Definitely, for sure, it wasn't a lot. But yeah, man, this is what we got. This is exciting, man. So, like, any final thoughts on what you're hoping to see, and anything you would like to see changed, anything, or maybe added?
No, I mean, it looks really good right now from the screenshots. I haven't seen gameplay, so I'm not sure. Like, for me, I'm just hoping that, you know, it stays true to what they're trying to do. If they're gonna do a remake, you know, that's fine. Let's do a remake of Demon Souls, you know. So when you're playing the remake, it feels exactly like how Demon Souls is. It's not gonna be like, oh well, you know, Dark Souls. Because to me, Dark Souls and Demon Souls, it was two different things. They're similar, but they're two different things. So I'm hoping they stay true to the original Demon Souls.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Not change it too much. Back to what I was saying, not change it too much that it's not Demon Souls.
Maybe fix some things that weren't as great before. I don't
mind if they want to add, you know, the jumping. That's fine.
Maybe even more weapons.
You know, but if you're gonna do it, make it like, okay, if you make the levels, make certain things that it's gonna count for you to use that. Don't just put it there and you don't really need it, because in the original one you didn't need it, and that's what made. There was just certain features that were not on Demon Souls. They were on Dark Souls. You get what I'm saying? So they started adding more things down the line. But I don't feel like they have to do all that if they want to stay true to it, unless they expand the levels, and then you really need those features. To advance.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's it. Can't wait to see more. Hopefully we'll get to see more. But yeah, man, like, very excited, very stoked for this. Definitely like a system seller for PS5 for me. Like, if it's exclusive to PS5, it is what it is. You're gonna have to bite the bullet. I know I'm probably gonna get a disc one, because just in case, just to have that option, you know. But yeah, this has been Mr. Solo and Dragon. Yeah. Anything else? That's it. We're good. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.